What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's having a beautiful day, spreading love, loving yourself, and being the absolute greatest version of yourself at all times. Look, make sure your focus is on exactly what it needs to be on. Stop involving yourself with distractions or people that are distracting you or events that are distracting you, because a lot of times, a lot of people want to go out and have all the fun, do all this, do all that. Just get the temporary fulfillment from things that are really meaningless in the end, or meaningless to what you are going for on your journey. You got bigger things to do than that. And the bigger thing may be taking time to yourself. The bigger thing may be focusing on your goals, writing out your goals, going and reading a little bit, working out a little bit. Whatever it is that you are getting involved with, whatever it is that you feel like you are good at and have a passion at, make sure your focus and your purpose and everything that you do and everybody you come in contact with is surrounded by that energy, by that will to move forward on that. Don't be distracted and waste your time, because life is the most precious thing. And even if you don't know what you want, stay open-minded. Maybe you need to take a few days to yourself. Maybe you need to go out and be by yourself for a while, maybe an hour, maybe 5, maybe a day. Whatever it is that you need to do, focus in on what is most important. And you will see that by the actions that you start to take. For instance, you get involved with somebody that is extremely distracting to you. You're going to be thinking about that shit afterwards, after you leave this person, after you finally go home, after they go on their way, whatever it is, you're going to be thinking like, man, this motherfucker is distracting. Maybe I need to not spend time with them. Maybe I need to cut them off. You're going to be thinking these thoughts. Why would you be thinking that? Otherwise, if they was benefiting you, adding to your journey, helping you get to where you were going, you wouldn't think that at all. But you are, and that's for a reason. So don't ignore yourself, because you are creating your reality with everything that you do, with everything you take action in, and most importantly, the way that you are thinking. It's all on who you want to be and what are you going to do to make sure that you get there, because there is no excuse. There is no excuse. Honestly, you can do anything you want to do. Look, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to be up at 4:30 in the morning. It doesn't fucking matter. Do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do to be on your journey, to spread the word, to help others, to fulfill your purpose, to do those bigger things. The bigger things take place right now, because everything you're doing right now counts, and everything right now is leading up to everything that you've ever desired. Don't settle. Don't waste your time. Believe in yourself and apply yourself. Thoughts plus conviction equals manifestation. All you have to do is think about it and then move like you are already there, because you have that vision. You already see it in your mind. And you think that's not something that's real. You think that's not a version of yourself that you can become. That happens right here, right now. You become that person by acting like that person, talking like them, moving like them, being involved with the people that they're involved with, talking with the people that they're involved with about the ideas that you are bringing to life, because those people are focused just as much as you are. Those aren't the people that you talk to about an idea, then they entertain it for a couple minutes, and then they start talking about bullshit again, meaningless shit that doesn't matter, shit that is distracting, shit that is more often holding motherfuckers back. Because how it works is people talk and think about everything they don't want, and what does their reality look like? Everything they don't want. And this ain't knocking nobody. This ain't talking down on nobody. This is the motherfucking truth. Who do you want to be? And what are you going to do to make sure that that becomes your reality? Because like I said, the fact that you thought about it shows you that that is a version of yourself. And you can become that person right now if you apply yourself. How do you apply yourself? You do what that person would do. What would they do? Think about right now the greatest version of who you are in your mind, what they look like, how they carry themselves, the ideas that they have, how they don't make excuses, rather they make things happen. Think about that version of yourself. Do you feel like that version of yourself? Are you acting like them? Are you being them? If you are, keep fucking moving forward. If you don't feel like that right now, apply yourself and change. Change is a natural part of life, and so many people dread it because of the different feelings. So many people get attached to comfort, and it's just something that's in your mind. It's perception. Most people have the reality they have because of the lens that they placed inside their mind. And now this is the way that they view life. And a lot of people see limitations. A lot of people see excuses. A lot of people see bullshit. And then when something random pops off, like a random experience, a random event, whatever it is, and maybe you need, look, for instance, let me give you an example. Well, maybe there's a motherfucker right now that needs $100, right? But they start thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna have to go work 10 more hours. Oh man, I don't know how to do that, man. That's not gonna just pop out of nowhere. Oh man, things like that. That's how people imagine things. But rather if they was like, oh, money comes to me with everything I do. I do this. I'm already a rich, wealthy motherfucker. That shit is mine. I'm gonna do it. Like if they needed to come up with $1,000 in 2 days and they've never done it before, they're gonna continue that mindset on. They're gonna be like, oh, that shit's not gonna happen. What can I do? How can I postpone whatever goal it was that was happening in 2 days? That's how people think. And that's why they don't get where they're going. But if you ever had an emergency and it's like, you have to do it, like say, you gotta pay somebody's hospital bill or they're getting kicked out of the fucking hospital in 2 days and you gotta come up with $200, you're gonna fucking find a way. You're gonna fucking find a way. And somehow, before the 2 days is up, you made it happen. That was because you were convinced that you were gonna do it and you knew you would. You gotta apply that same mindset to every fucking thing you do in life. There is no excuse, whether that's the smaller goals that are getting you to the bigger goals, because the little things count. Everything counts. Nothing goes unnoticed. There's no such thing as something for nothing. But I just say, I don't say small goals. Everything to me in life is a big dream, a big goal, because you shouldn't be settling for less. Because if you knew of the power that you held within yourself, you would apply that shit to everything you do instead of unconsciously using the power against yourself. And that's why so many people don't know why the fuck their life is the way it is. A lot of people are unconscious about these things. You just need to focus and pay attention and take a look at yourself and see what you are really capable of. There's something in you that makes you fucking tick, that makes you go, that makes you move forward, that allows you to breathe, that allows you to think these thoughts, that allows you to do anything you fucking want to do. You've seen human beings accomplish some of the most amazing fucking things, and you think you don't have whatever they did or whatever it took from them within you?